Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Echo League Season 2, North America Group B, Team Mysterium versus Team Cookie Monster. Golgi, I think your threshold is a little high.
Oh, is it?
It
Could you hear
is.
me breathe?
Yeah, whatever you're doing.
I'm sorry. I'll just take a deep breathe.
5 seconds remaining.
Mysterium, have we casted them before, or did we see them in the open qualifiers?
I think we might have seen them in the open qualifiers. The name does sound quite familiar, and also the logo, for sure.
Yeah.
I think we've seen the logo in game.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. I know Sunny. Sunny's played in some in-houses before.
Oh, yeah.
Team banned.
Yeah, I think we caught their open qualifier run. Or a game.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly, but it does seem quite familiar, a little too familiar to be a coincidence. And we're seeing Lich ban first phase again. Isn't this hero that good now?
Is that... I really can't figure it out. Mac, if we had casted them in Echo League, I figured I'd have some communication with Mac in the past. But we could have communicated with the other team's captain as far as getting the game set up.
Yeah. I don't feel like I've casted them in the Echo League. But I guess that would make sense too. This is Tier B, right?
Yes, Group B, or Tier, whatever you want to call them.
I think group is correct. Life Stealer, first phase ban.
The Veno, first pick. We've seen this a lot. Yeah, seeing this opening, the Lich, Jakiro ban, the Veno first pick. I want to say we probably watched Mysterium in the open quals.
Does kind of seem familiar, doesn't it? Okay, I think this is the second time we see Veno today, right? And the first time we saw it, the Veno went support. I really do hope to see the Veno as a core position here.
Reserve time.
Just the hero is so threatening if he has level advantage over other people, and so kind of ignorable if he doesn't have level advantage in the farm.
Yeah.
Because he skills all skills so well at the higher levels.
And then they typically, you wouldn't really see him, even in a core position, you might see the Veil, but you wouldn't see stuff like an Ags, right? How does he get built? The Hand of Midas, right? The Midas and the XP talent.
Yeah, Hand of Midas, I think the Veil is so great on him for the early game build. I think when he gets to late game building, he builds Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn is great. It synergizes really well with his level 25 talent, making his Plague Wards really strong, and Bloodthorn causes your Plague Wards to crit if anyone is dumb enough to walk through your Plague Wards. I think that's only the core item I see on him. You will usually see a mobility item. A lot of times going to the Hurricane Pike, sometimes Blink 2 if he really feels in his initiation. But the Hurricane Pike seems what they usually just go for. And then otherwise everything seems a little bit flex. I've seen Shiva's Guard on him, I've seen Manta Style on him.
Now, the Bloodthorn, it was just reduced 1.8 crit, 1.8 times crit, I think, on it, right? So each Plague Ward would be doing about 200 damage when he has that talent. Yeah. That's crazy.
Not bad.
I feel like this is probably a deny pick on the Warlocks, just because they might be afraid of the Fatal Bonds interaction with that core Veno on the Poison Nova. But even if it's not, it's still a very, very good hero. Upheaval, as we saw in the group stages, very powerful spell. We saw even level 1 Upheavals picked up to great effect.
And it still does really well with Sand King too. I mean, on top of just the Fatal Bonds being very good follow-up to Sand King's epicenter combo.
Yeah.
And also, you know, we saw the Upheaval level 1 upheaval, I think it came out with the Sand King on this team. It was either Sand King or Clockwork, but the important thing is, Sand King's level 1 initiation range is really short because the Burrow Strike is really short at level 1, but the slow was enough to get Sand King enough distance to land that Burrow Strike. Equipping Clockwork too, just be able to get it in the range of the Battery Assault.
Yeah, between the radius and the cast range of upheaval, it's massive too. You can use it from so far away.
Reserve time.
Yeah. Yeah, just... You can't really put it on top of the enemy at level 1 because the slow ramps up so slowly at level 1.
North
If you put it
America
behind them,
Rupee.
like in the retreat path, and they're forced to run through it, and then they're basically dead because it lasts so long.
I remember a very long time ago I faced up against a Corlock mid, and while we did well, obviously in the laning phase, when we got to high ground, it was just impossible to break because he just has to throw upheaval down on the high ground. He can channel it forever. The area denial is great, and if your team, which we were, are foolish enough to try and go up into it, the counterplay potential is just through the roof.
Yeah, you're sitting ducks in the upheaval, fully channeled up.
Bad dudes banning someone now.
Interesting, anti-mage being banned out. I suppose it's just a headache they don't want to deal with. And the Storm Spirit gets banned out. A great call by Team Cookie Monster. So a lot of times, aggressive anti-mage banning could be just so you can pick up a Storm Spirit. Just a preemptive ban, so you won't be able to get countered. So Team Cookie Monster being on top of that, banning up the Storm Spirit in response. This means that Morphling can be very powerful. Morphling, of course, a hero that gets also covered by anti-mage pretty hard. If Team Cookie Monster is looking for a Morphling, they could pick it up here. Although, Morphling is still kind of on the weak side when it comes to heroes. Legion gets picked up.
I like it. Just being able to lock someone down.
Yeah, I don't necessarily know about Legion going into Silencer though. Can give you a little bit of a hard time because you can blink in and duel, and then Global Silence comes out and your team can't follow up. I won't be surprised if you see an OD here on the Dire. It's a classic pick against Legion Commander.
Yeah.
But then, of course, Venomancer needs to go to position 1, which might not be ideal.
Reserve time.
But OD is just so good against Legion. Otherwise, they can just pick a Yule's carrier.
Yeah, Dazzle is out of the meta, so we probably won't see him. There's the possibility of an Oracle. We saw him in the... was that the Team Mysterium? Oh, Tusk!
Okay.
I dig it. We saw him used to great effect by the boys in the EU games, and then the defensive Snowball can just, pull the guy out of the duel.
Yeah, he can have the imprisonment himself, just channel the full Snowball, but the difference is he needs to blink in, because Snowball is a melee range thing to be able to catch your allies in.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, huge defensive potential here with this Tusk Snowball.
Yeah.
I don't think that they'll be able to dodge too many Chaotics, but they can reduce Fatal Bonds damage going out, they can clear out of Upheaval with it, and they can even mitigate a ton of the Epicenter with it.
Yeah, if they see the Sand King channeling the Epicenter with the ward, they can just preemptively Snowball and just let that pass by over their heads. Only 24 seconds left on the draft time for Team Cookie Monsters, something they gotta watch out for. So there's their mid laner. Lina is going to be the pick. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Lina is probably going to have to play quite safe here. There's a Global Silence coming out that can ruin our ganks.
5 seconds remaining.
I mean, this is looking to be a pretty good Silencer game so far.
I will say a big nuke like Laguna Blade is a great combination with Legion Commander.
Yeah, it is. It really is. But they both get countered. The duel itself gets countered by Silencer a decent amount. So, and Lina is not the type of hero that picks up a way to be able to purge the Silencer off herself.
She's got the Yules, but dual duration is, 4 seconds? So she'd have to be real quick about it.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know, we haven't been seeing a lot of Lina Yules, have we?
No, Lina Yules is kind of out of meta. Lina Yules used to be very good in a gank-heavy Lina, like when you want to start ganking at 15 minutes, start ganking all the lanes and killing people. But Lina isn't that type of hero anymore. Lina is more like a get Bloodstone, farm up, and then get to level 25, get the talent, and start sieging towers and just right-clicking people down. And it seems like Shadow Blade is more of the choice for Lina rather than Yule's. It kind of fits her carry role better than Yule's does, because Yule's doesn't scale very well into late game. Earthshaker for Dire. So a lot of terrain effects here with the Ice Shards and Fissure. Even with the Venom Wars kind of providing things to be able to block people up. Lots of area control. And great frontliners for the Venomlancer and Silencer
Dire team banned.
to keep them safe.
Yeah, the Earthshaker Fissure. I like both of these compositions very, very well. They've got just real good balance in everything. Good initiation, great chase, great team fight, great pick-off potential.
Yeah.
I guess more pick-off potential
5
on
seconds
Team Cookie
remaining.
Monster than on Team Mysterium at this time.
Yeah, for sure.
They don't have big, huge nukes, but
Reserve
they've got
time.
nice zoning tools and things like that in the Fissure and Ice Shards. Ice Shards alone, if we see them used to great effect like we did in that, I hate to sound like a little fangirl, but the boys, that EU team, this Tusk was just on the next level.
Yeah, they were really, really good with it. So we'll see if they can kind of follow up on that performance here. Last pick coming out, I would like to see a hero that scales decently into the later
5
portions of the game.
seconds
I'm
remaining.
assuming they're looking for the position 1 here, but we never know what Silencer and Venomlancer are exactly doing until we see the full
Reserve
draft.
time.
Yeah.
But we need someone that scales quite well.
Either way,
Silencer-
whether Veno or Silencer have swappability and core and support, they still either one would mid, right? If they were picked up or no.
Yeah. It'd be either
Silence-
one. Then
Silencer, you safe though, don't you?
you can go mid or safe on Silencer.
Okay.
I prefer him mid myself because I find that he gets harassed out decently by the offlaner. Like against Legion Commander, you get just overwhelming odds,
Yeah.
and he doesn't have good great regen or great way to sustain himself in the lane, and he gets pushed out.
Yeah, I'm struggling to think what they really want here. They've got that Morphling available, still.
If they like to go for that,
5 seconds remaining.
the only thing that Morphle has to watch out for is Legion Duel.
It's
Oh
Viper.
my god, okay. So rather than going scaling, they're just gonna go all in early game here. I'm assuming this is going to be a position 1 Veno then, and position 2 Viper. So lots of poisons coming out.
The problem with this, I think, Cookie Monster also has reasonably very, very good mid game, right? Early to mid game. If they
5
can, I think
seconds
they have a good
remaining.
potential to outlast them. And if they pick up themselves a scaling core here, like a PA, I want to give an advantage to Cookie Monster draft. What do you think?
Yeah, PA is a decent hero to pick because PA can fight early. It's not, we're talking about Luna the last game where we casted where Luna just struggles way too much in the early game to fight, but PA wants to start fighting around 20 minutes. Really easy. So I like the PA pickup. And also hero skills, right? That's what they're looking for too at the same time. So it's going to be all into Mysterium to set the pace of the game, and they have to work hard to win this game in the early phases, because if this game gets even just a little bit too far in, like if they don't have a huge advantage by 30 minutes, it might be looking terrible for them. But they do have the tools to make it work. Alright, I'm
5 seconds
assuming
remaining.
this is going to be position 1 Veno, or it could be even position 2 Veno. Viper can be position 1.
That's what I'm thinking. Is we'll see Viper in
Yeah.
the safe lane.
No, that's what I'm thinking too now. Orange Juice also was their highest MMR player from what I checked in the lobby. Usually the high MMR player likes to go mid. Alright.
How does he
Here
fare
we
up
go.
against Alina? The Veno.
Veno? Oh, fine. He does fine. He just...
Is it the same,
Like,
kind of the
doesn't-
same story no matter who he mids against? He gets the Plague Wards up to the
Yeah.
high ground, so he's got vision and can
Yeah.
really just harass.
Yeah, it's super simple, and then he will, if he wants to go for the kind of like killing build, he can max out his Venomous Gale first, and then it's just about poking with Venomous Gale, which will either push the opponent out of the lane or outright kill them.
Prepare for battle.
Immediate TP out from Jax, our silencer. He's gonna get some deep wards in. I love these deep wards that you see. Who is it, Flub? That usually when you see him, he'll go to the offlane high ground spot, or is it
it's
like
usually
this
either
guy
here
or
here.
this one, right? Yeah.
And I like those. I mean, I don't know about smoking out to place a ward here. Usually, it's not really a heavily contested spot, especially on the early game. I usually like a bit more deeper wards, like somewhere like around here. I like if you want to protect your safe lane, or the off lane rather. And we see the opposite ward coming out on the Radiant side over here on the top lane. Like this is the type of wards I like to see. Because this doesn't protect a lot of people here. It gets you the sight on the mid rune, and that's the important part. But otherwise, if the Radiant are trying to ganking the mid lane, it's a lot easier for the Radiant to come this way from the their offlane side. That's how the terrain works, and they like to climb this, you know, like even if they want really deep, they can go over here and then climb this shrine area and then come down upon them. So this dire ward doesn't really catch that kind of gank either.
Yeah, whereas when the Radiant ganks, they're usually coming from this direction, right? Kind of right around here?
Yeah.
It will be the Viper mid.
Denied.
So I think it was
Denied.
I think Viper actually can do really, really well against Lina. Lina doesn't handle harass very well, and Viper rather, with that poisonous attack orb, can really harass her out of the lane.
Yeah, and then once he picks up the corrosive skin, as we've talked about the Dragon Slave nerf, so usually you should be able to just whip it out there in the early game and put a lot of harass out. But at least half the damage that it currently does now will be returned in corrosive skin.
Yeah. And looks like Mac is going for the level 2 corrosive skin instead of the poison attack, making sure that Lina won't be able to harass him without paying for it.
Earthshaker got a double wave here. Not sure what happened with that. Oh, he just blocked him out. All right, so he's gonna push deep into tower, get beat down, and then I think the equilibrium will settle back on his side after this.
Yeah, they're going to look for a pull here. Obviously, the Radiant supports, because this will be pushing back into his tower. And right now, again, Lord Huntington doing the same thing, blocking up the creeps again with that Fissure, just to slow it down slightly. Although if he didn't slow it down, it might have been under the tower.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
He should have blocked it. If he didn't, it would be under the tower and be pushing towards his side.
Yep. Sandstorm has picked up level 1, so he's just going to be trying to jungle with this. This is very difficult with the level 1 Sandstorm. You typically need to get at least level 2. Oh, yep, they're going onto the Legion Commander right now. They have some nice ice shards, but they're not going to be able to get the kill. Lots of harass, though. He does have a salve.
Yeah. Great timing on the press the attack. She waited for the Arcane Curse. No, the Arcane Curse wasn't even there. Just waited for the Venomous Gale to come out before she pursed it off for herself, and that meant that I had no slow to keep her in the spot.
Uh-oh. Earthshaker. He gets a fissure off, but he was using his Enchant Totem and his Aftershock to steal creeps from the Sand King, and he is going to be going down because of it. He did some real cheeky plays there, and it was good, but he needed to get out of there a little bit sooner. He waited to get a potato creep, and that was not worth it. He already picked up all the big creeps.
Right, yeah. Little creeps, definitely worth. Not enough to risk your life, or even allow harass for it, honestly. But the prospect of taking things away from your opponent, I feel like a lot of people get fall into a trap of doing that.
Legion Commander
It's kinda,
harassed
yeah.
out, but gonna be able to jungle a lot better than this Earthshaker, so Earthshaker has to stay in lane.
Yeah.
Yep, and this is what we're talking about. Dire coming around the top here to try and gank, and he is spotted out.
He's pinged out. He's gonna be wasting a lot of time here. Won't get much accomplished. So it looks like we got more of a jungling Sand King here. Haven't seen much of rotation coming from him. Oh, and
Earthshaker,
then,
yeah, able to clip nice. With Sunny here on the Tusk, they're able to pick up a kill.
yeah, that good old little phallic shape being created with the combination of ice shards and Fisher.
Fucking Golgi. Drawing dicks on the game with impassable
Hey,
terrain.
that wasn't me. That was these guys. But yeah, no, it is a good ganking combo because they can easily block people off. They can even shards, and then Earthshaker can just laterally Fisher.
Like to just drop them, trap them completely in that little circle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's better to use the shards, wait for them to come around, and then be like, oh, just kidding, you can't go there either.
Yeah.
Tusk is coming around. He's gonna get spotted by the creeps though, so.
Trying to disrupt the pull, but doesn't get it. Oh, he warded right in front of their
Yeah.
side.
A sentry purchased up and already on the way out for Warlock.
So we do see Orange just going for that veil on the Venomance, obviously.
He's got to be careful. He gave a lot of plague wards over to Legion. At a minimum, I'd like to see him take one of them and shoot it at her so that they at least get that tiny bit of poison sting damage on her.
Yeah.
Sunny, he's taking a lot of damage right now. Here we go. Snowball's gonna go. They hit him. They've got the ice shards. No, they're gonna have to back out. They don't have the mana for it right now, and they get the kill onto Tusk. EA showing up, showing what she can do in this early game.
This is a dual lane too. Sand King hasn't been here in forever. Earthshaker shouldn't be having this much of a hard time, honestly, in this lane. Just against the two people, and getting a Tusk gank and then losing someone is not very ideal.
Viper's going in
now.
aggressively. He's going to get Burrow Strike, though. Now here comes the Light Striker right into the Dragon Slave. He's trying to make his way out. The Laguna Blade is already out, and Mac the Knife is going to go down. Killed by the Lina. Earthshaker is here, but he's a little bit too late. He is going to find Peedman, the Pie Man, Peedman, Pee-Pee Man.
Now Invis rune on Nina.
Oh boy. She doesn't have a lot of
She's
mana
looking
though.
for a
She's got a
shrine.
shrine. Yeah, she's gonna shrine up with Legion. Probably use the Legion as bait. They don't have the Laguna Blade, but this is gonna be a kill onto Venomancer if he sticks around here. He's gonna feel maybe pretty confident. He's very low right now though. He's staying in the lane. This could go very badly. Nope, Lena's headed back to the mid, so won't be a gank on the Veno today.
Should have went top. I think it was a pretty easy kill. Or just had no idea that would be coming. But
Yeah,
if
I
they
just
can
don't think they-
get him back.
I don't think they expected the Veno to stay around when he was as low as he was.
Yeah. But they're wrapping around the Mac right now. Oh. Already revealing herself.
Yep,
with
just
this
blowing
Dragon
it for the
Slave.
slave.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking find a courier, but yeah. No cut sick, so there won't be a slow to help kill with the courier.
They were able to speed boost it anyway right away, so...
Yeah.
No.
Someone's keeping an eye on it.
Oh, we got the Sand King rotation coming in. He spots the silencer, but... Oh, he tries to block him out, but he's a little bit too late. He's on the other side, and now the Sand King is actually blocking it up. Veno going to be able to make it out of here. The Sand King a little bit trapped inside of there. Tusk is here. If they have a way to stop this. Oh, Pie Man. Yeah, he's taking a lot of damage.
no.
Oh, the shards, but they still get the Venomous Gale out. They've got the Snowball to pass over it. They're putting some damage in, trying to heal up the Sand King. Sand King could be making it out of here. They don't have the damage right
Oh man,
just
those
yet.
heals.
Wow.
I think he's still dead?
No, he's
wait.
fine.
Regeneration.
Oh my god. So unfortunate. I mean, that Legion was such a good pickup there. We see it purging off both their King Curse and the Venomous Scale again. getting him out of there. With, of course, the heal coming out from the Warlock, too.
So, lane's probably not shaping up the way that Mysterium was hoping.
Yeah, their lane should be much stronger than this.
Earthshaker's so close to 6. If PA sticks around here, she's not going to. But this should give him a little space. He should get a 6, and then he's got his arcane boots up. Going into that blink, I'm sure, shortly after. PA, heals up. She used the shrine. Oh, she must have careered out of self. Yeah, Huntington needs to be careful here. He's gonna use the fissure, just trying to get the level 6. He does get it, so he's gonna back up to safety now.
It's surprising how, I mean, little impact that Rohan has had against PA. Haven't been able to push out of the lane. It seems like he's even actually losing this lane solo against you. Oh, there's an Echo Slam, but misses.
Yeah, she did get hit by the aftershock, or by the echo damage, but
yeah, but no aftershock.
Trying to run out. Dagger comes up. They've got a tusk here, but Burrow Strike's gonna come through. They're gonna find the Earthshaker. Not how they want to use that first echo.
Yeah, that was a messy gank. Yeah, I don't know. When he hit level 6, PA was just farming the creeps, and he decided to back off to level the ulti and then come back in. I don't think he has it, or he knows the hockey for leveling things on the fly. Because as soon as he hit level 6, he could come with the echo right away, because PA was on top and trying to deny the range creep.
Yeah, but he killed most of the creeps in order to get the 6, so the echo damage wouldn't have been as significant.
Yeah, but I mean, you're just looking for the raw damage plus the aftershock to be able to combo off, because you have leveled aftershock anyways. And he's not really looking for the creeps. It's because PA doesn't have a lot of health. He doesn't need the echo damage to be able to kill the PA.
My thanks.
Ooh, they got some bonds out. Going to gank onto Venomancer right now. They've already got the Burrow Strike. They commit the duel. They're going to get it, but they've got a snowball in. However, it's just these two, so they've got to be very careful. Very nice. The Centaur creep giving himself a little stun on the way out, but they're not going to be able to return anything out of that. Mac the Knife doing a lot of damage to Lina, but Lina's just able to TP home.
Yeah, these lanes are not going how they imagined to be, I'm sure. Every lane basically losing right now, and you can't really have that happen when you're running a Viper lineup.
Middle tower is under attack.
And it's not like they picked greedy lanes for them either. Venomancer is also someone that's strong in the early game.
Structures are fortified.
Putting the pressure here in the mid. The creeps are still around. They've got a siege creep and they've got plenty of plague wards. They should be able to get this just fine. There you go. First tower down.
Guys. Middle tower got owned.
Yeah, it is the mid tower. And the Radiant just rotated a little bit too late.
Echo Slam coming in. He's going to be able to get it this time. No! Onto PA. PA going to try and jump, but Echo Slam, there it is. Into the Aftershock, into the Fissure, but he's got to be really careful now.
Nothing.
Oh, another enchant totem. One more. Should be one fissure would have done it, but PA just being able to make it up. Venom's coming in with the haste. Yeah, he's gonna be able to get the veil into the poison nova. Venomous Gale. No, he just hits him with the right click. Yeah, that'll be more than enough. They've got the chaotic offering, and they're gonna put the damage in. They get the Earthshaker. Excuse me. Now Venom's gotta be on his way out. That haste has gone down. Lina needs to be careful getting some damage in. If she gets the Laguna Blade, she's got it! Into the Veno. Range on that thing, not to be underestimated.
Yeah, just the R. Nice and satisfying finish.
I think one Plague Ward drop would have been enough slow to get him out of there. Like, he doesn't even need to turn around, just cast it right in front of yourself and keep running.
Dire's bottom tower is under
I
attack.
am not exactly sure. Actually, think the slow on the plague words actually don't slow. The poison sting only slows on his actual right clicks.
No, I'm quite sure that it does. In fact, it stacks. Stacks with your poison sting. Oh, Venomancer getting beat up at the top. Yeah, they're gonna be able to find the Legion Commander here. They're not able to TP out, so they do get something in return. I know because there was a quest for one of the compendiums, TI5 I think, that was slow for like 300 seconds. Venomancer was the easiest pick in the world to get that.
Right, that makes sense. It's a very small slow, but it does last 15 seconds, so.
Yep. And it stacks with your poison sting slow stacks with your
venomous gale slow.
Your gale slow stacks with your ward slow. And poison nova no slow though, right? Yeah. Actually, yeah. I think it was debuff. You know what? I might be wrong. It was actually just debuff for 300 seconds. So all 4 of his skills debuffing. But yeah, you're right. Stacks. It may not. Yep.
It's crazy.
Each one counts. Oh, nope, the poison sting that's...
it does slow.
Yep,
yeah.
it's the slows up there. I knew it, yeah, I figured it did. Because it's a real great chasing tool, because you can just throw those out in front of a guy, you block him a little bit, like if you drop him right in front of him, it's a nice block.
I thought it did too, but I was like...
Oh, duel coming out in the mid, they get the tusk. These duels going very well.
I was something yesterday, and someone was telling me they didn't, and I thought, yeah, I just believed someone that's wrong. Because I always played him thinking that he's
First strike comes forward, but Sand King needs to be careful. Viper's right here. He's got the Viper strike. Yeah, he's already blown his load. I think that was unnecessary risk there. Oh, but Venomancer now putting a lot of damage out, but PA could be in some trouble. They've got the Fatal Bonds onto Venomancer, and he will be just fine. The Gale, the Poison Nova, everything's going to tick down, but it's not going to be enough. Yeah, just a little bit more. Someone else. He's been up by himself. Mac is coming in, though. Everyone should be able to retreat to safety, though. They're heading behind the tower. Yeah, they're not going to get anything here. They need to coordinate better with this Venomancer. That would have been some easy kills if he had even just one other person there.
I feel like this Venomancer has spent way too much time dead as a position 1, honestly. Needs to spend a little bit more time.
This team, yeah, 4 deaths.
Farming up. He TPs into lane when there are no heroes. Basically, because he wants farm, and then goes aggressive and then dies. If he wants to go aggressive, he needs to stick with his teammates. If he wants to farm, he needs to go into those lanes and don't play aggressively.
Oh, they could be getting this golem. They will, just before it expires. First strike forward onto Viper, but they've got a silence. Now, Sand King could be in some trouble. Absolutely gets Walrus punched up. Now they're going to chase down the Warlock. Light Strike Array is going to connect onto 2, but they've got the snowball forward. They get onto the Warlock, close that gap. Big Echo Slam onto 3 of them. Oh, put the fissure. Everything coming out. Light Strike Array is going to connect again, but Legion Commander slowed up. They've got the Venomancer here. He just has to drop the wards. There it is. That'll be the last one. 4 of them killed.
Yeah, that was
Mac the knife.
I mean, that's how you reveal a Blink Dagger. Great job on Lord Huntington. He had a shaky laning phase, but that Blink Dagger coming in huge there. You know, get a 3-man Echo Slam into chaining into the Enchanted Totem and Fisher. They were stunned for like good 5 seconds there.
Dire structures are fortified.
And this is going up into a nice tower. Yeah, I'm glad they're doing well now, because I mean they need to make sure they do group up and capitalize on their early game strengths, because if they let this game drag out, they definitely won't be able to win.
Now Veno, he's actually not going for a Midas this game.
Maybe he feels that he's a little too behind now, because his laning didn't go very well. There's a snowball onto Lina, but this won't reach.
It's, yeah, way too far away. He's picking up that Hood of Defiance for himself, just got it delivered out. Oh, another duel victory. 3 already for Legion Commander. Has that Blink, working on that Blade Mail. Could get pretty rough.
I feel like Mysterium is playing a little bit too disconnected from each other. I mean, their team is screaming to fight early, but they're all just split up and farming up like this, which gives Legion the greatest time of her life, being able to blink around and duel people. And same with PA. PA hates him fighting early game, but she loves fighting solo pickoffs.
Yeah, and they've got great heroes for pickoffs. That Burrow Strike on the Sand King, the Warlock with his ability to heal or do damage. He is not skilled upheaval yet, though, so that will be a later pickup for him. Not to be underestimated, though, that fight that they lost bottom, where they lost 4 people, if he was just sacrificed himself and channeled an upheaval, it's a pretty good chance, I think, that his cores get away.
Yeah. It's pretty scary when all these poison boys are running after you.
Poison boys, I love it. Alright, it's gonna be a smoke up. Mysterium coming through. Could be finding the Lina. Lina's hanging out by the jungle. Delivery out. She's got her Bloodstone. If they get a gank on her right as this fresh Bloodstone comes out, she's gonna get seen mid. They see everyone. The call is gonna be push.
Yeah, they want Viper to push, bait it out, have someone rotate into the jungle, and then they'll pick it off when they do enter.
No, but it's going to be a counter smoke. They're not going to see it coming.
And they're going into the opponent's jungle too.
Both teams kind of on the same page.
Yeah. Well, let's go in a complete whiff. I mean, the Radiant's gotta know there was a smoke gank from Dire. Because they're not in their own jungle farming, they're not in the lanes pushing. Where could they be? They're definitely smoked up.
Middle tower, everyone, go now!
This will be good. Might be able to pick themselves up a tier 2.
Something bad is happening.
Yeah, now Veno also reveals themselves, so in a 2-2 on bot lane.
Alright, TP's coming out.
Are fortified.
Sand King, TP's in the front. Shows himself a little bit, but Legion Commander's right behind. They might be able to follow this up with like a dual epicenter, Burrow Strike. Could be a real easy kill. It's gonna go onto the Viper though, not doing too much damage. They catch him out. He eats a dagger to the face, but everyone else is just sitting on the tower right now. Oh, Warlock is in the exact wrong place. Gonna pick him up very, very easy. Here comes a Gale. Got the Poison Nova out as well. Panda, goodbye, little lady, dark lady.
And that's going to be a nice tier 2. I mean, this is a hard thing about playing an initiating team against a Silencer. Jack holding that global silence to the perfect moment, making sure they're committed to Warlock, and having Cookie Monsters commit enough into the fight so they won't be able to get out without suffering another loss before he uploaded a global silence.
Unfortunately, yeah, the Warlock just walking back, didn't have a TP maybe, and going straight through the jungle, just running into absolutely everyone. Maybe if you had a nice backline hero like the Sand King, that'd be a good way to go, but Warlock, you know, what can he really do?
Yeah, he couldn't even drop his ulti.
Coin for me.
Money to burn.
Now, Warlock is a strong hero at this moment with that column. He did manage to pick up a lot of levels in the early game, so he's level 9, nice and healthy. Build bonds at max level 2. Hurricane Pike now for Mac. Looks like a nice smoke play here.
Yep.
I'll take your tribute.
So Silencer might be the bait, but the Silencer's just waiting up top. They know that this is trying to get pushed right now, so do they have the fortification? They should use it.
They're too focused on this game. Then we'll have Warlock again.
Yep. Warlock getting found, this poor little guy.
PA is going to get out.
Did you see that post on Reddit about Chinese memes recently? And there's some code name that people are called Warlocks. Zhao 8's on the Shadow Council. It's like some play on words. Chinese have the best memes.
I think they seem more mysterious to us, especially because...
Strike forward, it's going to be on the Silencer. Do they have a light strike array? They don't. Viper, TPs are coming in now. Sand King's going to take the back way out. Lina should be able to get out safely. Going to try and chase him down, but I don't see them getting him. Yep. There's a lot of tier 2 damage. Burrow strike straight through him.
Anyway, don't sweat it.
A great response there. having the burrow strike ready as soon as you saw a target to burrow strike through.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, they saw these guys at top. I'm curious as to why they didn't smoke into secure kills there and then push out from it.
Yeah, I mean they saw the warlock first, and he was close, and I guess they were just one track minded at that point.
This will do nicely.
I mean, at least for the Radiant, the good thing is they didn't lose anyone and managed to stop Dire from pushing. And all they want to do with this team comp is just to delay the opponents. Make sure the PA's got a BKB, which she's actually going to have pretty soon. And once they have that, they should be in a great fighting shape.
Yeah, I had just clicked on her and seen that she's pretty close to it. What's going to be the end result when PA has a BKB versus this team?
It's going to be rough. Like, she can purge off the global silence, obviously. Doesn't care about almost any other damage, because they have almost no right-click damage. Even Viper.
First strike forward, there, they've got the duel onto Venomancer. They throw a nice Fisher out. The Echo Slam into the enchant totem. He is going to go down, but he gets a beautiful, beautiful Poison Nova out on his death now. Everyone else fighting up. Walrus Punch, the double death right there. 3 down on each team. Mac the knife chasing down onto Lina. He's got the slow, but he's a little bit slowed himself. No, how is he not able? It's just a fiery soul stacks. No, she has none up.
Yeah.
She's even got Poison Sting on her. I don't know how she is getting away this quickly. They have no silence for her. Or no stun, excuse me.
Tower is under attack.
Reaches that side chop, gets a TP, and gets out.
Dire structures are fortified.
Yeah, Poison Sting only slows for like 14%, I believe, so
Middle tower.
not a
Everyone,
big
go,
slow.
now.
There was the poison attack from Viper, but it doesn't last long enough. And Lina just naturally moves
Dire's
quite
middle
fast.
tower is
She had
under
no
attack.
soul stacks though, was the weird part, as I was curious as to how she was going so fast. 340 is her move speed. That is pretty good. Viper's only at 330 though, and she had slows on her. I don't know how she was getting away so quick.
I think she had a like one soul stack or whatever as she was getting away, and,
And it just expired. Okay.
towards the end, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Seems probable.
Because she was definitely pulling ahead of Viper. It's not like how Mysterium is keeping the pace up now.
Oh, they're gonna go for a
really-
Roche. Just putting the Veil out into him immediately, trying to do as much burn damage as they can. It's not going down
Yeah.
very quickly though. Here we go. Viper's coming in. If they don't get him back, then yeah, Sunny's gonna have to stay back so he doesn't start slamming.
He's gotta make sure to keep the whoever has the
Got it.
Solar Crest. It looks like it is Orange with the Solar Crest. He's going for a very tanky Viper build. The Venomancer, excuse me. Oh, there's the
They're gonna be able to get Sand King. He didn't grab that haste and he gets blown up. They probably have no idea that this Roche is going on. He was
Yeah,
just going
he
out there
really
trying to
just
get the
waited.
rune.
Shan has fallen to the Dire.
Now it's this Earthshaker haste. Oh, not gonna go into the fight.
Looks like Orange just wanted to get the Aegis to Mac. But Mac was like, nope, you can have it, bro. So we want to give it to Venomancer. So he can frontline a little bit better, I suppose. Although I think that's what the Orange just wanted the Viper to do. Much better frontliner. And we won't be seeing an Aegon Scepter Venomancer here. We haven't seen that in a
Radiant
little bit.
structures are fortified.
But it does have a lot of potential. But it does also mean that they won't scale into the late game even more. Because it does peter off, especially once people have BKBs up.
Yeah. The
Dire's bottom
the
tower
Poison
is
Nova
under
will
attack.
persist through the BKB. It just won't do
Yeah.
any damage at the moment. Jump in, Echo
Oh,
Slam.
wow.
Here's Earthshaker once again. Knock, knock. Coming in, they get the Viper Strike into PA. PA looks like in a very, very bad position. She will finally go down, and there'll be a TP out from Legion Commander. Makes it, but they get another kill on that PA. Delaying up that BKB just a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Lina getting the
Lina
kill
took
on
the
the tier
top
2.
lane,
Yep.
Yeah. It's good. I mean, like it looked like PA would have that BKB in no time, but with that 2 consecutive deaths, it's looking a little bit far away now. She'll have it at least for the next fight, I'm assuming, unless they kill her almost immediately.
Not that it's
Coming
like
out the next
super
fight.
critical for her to get it early. It will help her, of course, but once she gets it, she gets it, and then she has it, and then she has it.
Yeah. And I mean, it will enable her to fight a lot better against this team, which is full of slows and damages from the magic.
Sunny and Orange Juice hanging out. They want to smoke up again? Yes, they do. They're gonna find
One
Silencer?
stop smoke.
They're gonna find Legion Commander. Oh, they just throw some skills into the creep wave, and it totally gives away the smoke ink.
They didn't even think Legion was gonna be there.
Didn't they have vision on her? I don't know what the hell happened there.
It was nighttime and the creeps don't have a lot of huge sight range.
Still smoked up. They're able to get some vision up top. Oh, Earthshaker. Could have been really bad if he got caught there.
Yeah, with Orange just kind of, I mean, Orange just wisely kind of gave up on that gank once they knew the Legion spotted them out. So he kind of backed off, which means the smoke gank was no go.
Give it another shot. No, they don't have any. They're just hanging out together.
Yeah, I think they definitely, by this time, probably expended all their smokes.
You used to be able to see how many they had in stock, right? You can't do that anymore
Yeah.
by clicking on them in their shop.
Just sort of generic shop now.
That's crap. Fucking Reborn. Actually, I don't know. Was it the Reborn update that took that out?
I don't know.
I don't even know when that stopped being a thing.
Yeah, me too. Alright, so PA has her BKB.
Yes.
This is huge.
Ward gonna spot him out. Mac just farming up. They might not see him here. They use the fissure onto the Legion Commander. Jumping forward. Are they gonna commit the Echo Slam? No. She's trying to get out, but they're able to stop her for now. Blink coming up in a second. They get it. She's up forward. Oh, but they're gonna find her. Can they echo? No!
Oh, just, I don't know.
Regeneration.
That was, seems like a little bit slow reaction time there.
He was off the mark with his enchant totem, so I think he wanted to hold the echo and use it for a fight, because yeah, they can get a Legion kill, but with a good echo, they can get a team kill. I'm not gonna hate on it. Oh, P8 getting snowballed on now, immediately punched. They got the, oh, there we go, BKB's gonna go out and they're gonna use the Golem as well. Lord Huntington in a lot of trouble. He doesn't have his fissure, it's already been used. Now the fight is going on. They're doing a lot of damage to Warlock. He's trying to just TP out. They've got the global silence. He does get stopped up, but Mac the Knife is up on the high ground and just punching away into people. Pieman, he's going to take a Poison Nova. The rest of the team very, very low right here. Trying to get the damage in. Mac is finally going to be able to kill, but they get a duel out. It's on to Legion Commander. Legion Commander is going to be able to get the duel win, and now a Burrow Strike forward onto Orange Juice. Orange Juice, the last one left here. He goes down. He's got the Aegis. He should be able to get out of here just fine, but 3 for 4 trade and an Aegis. Definitely going in favor of Cookie Monster.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I think I'm on the side if you kind of pick off with the Echo. Should have gone for it because
yeah, they didn't even use it in that fight.
No, they didn't get to. Like, and then being able to push that, kill a Legion, and they'll have probably taken this tier 2 pretty easily, which is super low here, which just allows them for map control because all the other towers gone. And I think not having the Aegis on the Viper just seems like a bit of a mistake too.
Yeah, Venno was the last one to die. He can just, he throws his spells, he throws Plague Wards in. He's not really going to be in that danger zone. Whereas Viper a lot more tanky, he can leverage that second life better.
This will do.
No,
nice.
Legion looking for a kill.
Has her Blade Mail, she's going to show in lane and just farm it up.
I think this is a point where Dire starts falling off. This kind of 35-ish minute mark is when this team is struggling to suffer, and we see the network, which they didn't really have a big advantage to begin with, is slipping away now. Cookie Monster's in the lead now.
Haste.
A Shrine and a Smoke, they're ready to go out. They could be finding the PA here. No, that looks like they're going to go onto the Lena, who's farming the lane right now. She's going to be disappearing here in a second, so they got to be quick.
Good, great
They're
kill.
going to find her. Yep, Snowball, Fissure, into the Walrus Punch. No, don't even have to use it. Bloodstone Deny, she makes it.
Oh, you still get intelligence from denies.
Ah, oh yeah, because they just have to die near you.
Yeah. So Silencer got that pickup. Now, but they want to get another kill on Viper now. No, Venomancer rather, but he's going to be smart. He's going to get out of there. Orange just really wants to get the second step for next fight starts. He's so close to it. Yeah, he's just farming the jungle. But now the team is a little bit split up again. Maybe they're just looking for next Roshan pickup before they want to commit to anything. The timer should be coming up in a few seconds now.
I'll take your tribute.
Veno farming up as quick as he can. Oh, they're gonna find Legion Commander! Yeah, they've got the snowball in. Here comes the Walrus Punch. They've already thrown a ton of stuns on her. She pops the Blade Mail. They have to make sure they keep this damage out or else she'll be able to blink out and they finally get it. Yeah, there we go. 70 seconds, no Legion. They can absolutely transition this into a good push.
Yeah.
Veno's still about 400 gold off of his Ags though, so I don't think they're gonna push until that's up. They definitely don't look like they want to.
A little bit greedy there, going for the Venom Ward. I mean, something you have to watch out for when you clear Venom Wards is that means they won't have exact vision of you, and you have, you know, that slow on you and the poison tick on you, which means you won't be able to blink for another 15 seconds, which is quite brutal for a character like Legion. They're looking for something. Or Huntington is hunting at least. But it seems like they don't want to turn this into much of a kill with this Legion here. Just want to make sure to use a space to farm instead.
Ags available for Veno.
Yeah.
Hasn't purchased it yet. Just leveled up the 15 magic resist talent. Not gonna go for the damage talent.
Wow, going for full. Thank you. Well, he didn't take a 30% XP talent.
What?
What? That's like one of the best talents in the entire game. Like, he's
30
really
move speed?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that.
Yeah, but you know what's great for the early game?
But...
when you out-level your opponents a ton, because you have 30% extra XP.
Yeah, and he'll be like close to level 25 by now, if he took that plus 30% talent, honestly. Because that's 10 levels from 10 to 20, he didn't have the 30% extra talent.
Yeah.
With.
If I was faster hands, I might go look up the exact amount of XP that he would have gained from that.
But there's a smoke right now
Yeah.
by the Cookie Monsters.
Ooh,
Oh, they decided not to
Mysterium.
commit.
Yeah, Mysterium was just back. They just happen to be over farming here. Maybe get a sense that their jungle isn't safe, so they're all together. They have a smoke up themselves, just used it. They're moving into their jungle, but everyone's not together. Kind of going in different directions. Are they gonna find anyone? Earthshaker?
Reveal himself.
He's gonna be able to get a fissure out onto the Sand King. Sand King just bro strikes to the high ground, and that'll be kind of it. They revealed themselves, so Sonic not finding the Warlock. They've already got this. They've already got this tier 2. There we go. Now they're moving around. Gonna check the Roche. They're gonna take it and then probably go for the tier 2 top.
They would like a lot more vision than this before they take this. Unfortunately, they have 0 vision currently, or on the Roche pit, so they're doing this in the dark right now. Veno's gonna put out some wards beforehand. Smart thing to do. Prevent the blink initiations from the other team. Oh, they're too skittish. They're too scared. At least Viper doesn't want to commit, leaving Veno by himself in the pit. I'm not too sure about this. Looks like their idea is just to let Venomancer. I don't think what Vector Life is doing is just kind of walking back and forth. It's wasting a lot of time.
Alright, so I pulled up the XP charts. It's about 12,000 XP between level 10 and 20. 30%, roughly 4,000. These are liberal numbers. But at level 20, an extra 4,000 would get you well into level 22, almost level 23. So, yeah,
Right.
he'd be 3,000 or so XP, sorry, 5,000 or so XP away from level 25 at this point.
But they do pick up the Aegis now, and the cheese is on Viper. And Venomancer has Aegis again, which I'm fine with. Viper probably has a lot more opportunities to be able to use the cheese than the Veno does. Although the Veno is the one that's stacking a lot of defensive items. And I think this is going to be their last great opportunity to be able to win the game here, or take a big lead.
After that PA, yeah, she's got her Deso, she's got her Basher actually built already, just needs to... Oh no, she doesn't. She purchased the recipe, but not the Javelin.
She just wants to have buyback up. So she needs to farm 200 more gold before she commits to Javelin.
Why a recipe before Javelin? Is it just because it's cheaper?
I mean, yeah, I'm assuming she isn't trying to put any item in her inventory, I guess. She's not thinking about it. She can buy now the Javelin and have buyback basically in 8 gold. Which is basically going to be whenever. But the people are pushing it right now. She don't have a lot more time to be farming up.
There she goes. She's TPing back. They're ready. Pieman's in the front. They're trying to wave clear as much as they can. They've got the Sandstorm, but they're just dropping the wards on the top. That's giving vision to Viper. Viper just smacking away at the tower. He's gonna eat. Oh, eat a dagger. Nice, nice ice shards there.
Yeah, it's half damage already on the tower.
They're gonna go forward. They're trying to go onto the Viper. Viper has the cheese, not the Aegis. Once again, they got the global silence now, and they are caught inside. PA does have the BKB up, and now is fighting away. Walrus Punch will go through that BKB, though. She's trying to run away. She's so slow. They dropped the Heroic onto 4 of them. They've got the damage coming out. Sunny gonna be the first to fall. No, he's alive for now. Very nice snowball's gonna keep him alive a little bit longer. They could be getting the damage out. Pieman, there, he goes down. Burrow Strike forward. It does catch the Venomancer. Lena, Light Strike Ray, trying to fight away. There, she's the last one left. It's gonna be a buyback on PA. PA's got to go. They throw the fissure, but it's not going to connect on the Lena. They catch 3 buybacks, and they are absolutely the hell out of dodge on this one. They got to make sure that they don't get caught. Oh, Venomancer's going to eat a dagger. They're running, trying to get as fast as he can. He's got the wards here. No, he's going to get caught. There's a Burrow Strike as well. He's very, very dead here. He's got the Aegis, but can he make it out? Man, this is taking quite a... You see all the defense that he went, how hard it is to kill him, but yeah, he's definitely going to die a second time. They get the dual damage out of it as well.
That was a long fight.
That was some serious economic damage they just did, though.
Yeah. Am I going to see a fight recap here? Come on, Dota.
I think if it does, it's probably just going to be the Veno kill.
Yeah, we probably missed
We don't even get one, yeah. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
Veno kill.
Okay, yeah, we just get a Veno. There was a 3 buyback over on the Radiant side. I mean, I thought they were going to win the fight after the gigantic combo with the Epicenter 3-man Burrow with the 4-man
Sunny.
offer.
Oh, the blink. He's going to use some ice shards, block it up a little bit, try and buy out some time. It's 25 seconds to global silence. They still have their Echo. They still have their Venom or their Poison Nova. They've got everything basically, but the global, and they'll have that very shortly. Veno can buy back. I'm sure they're going to try and resist it as much as they can. Lena, she's got her Hurricane Pike, so she can just beat away from that low ground.
They're going in.
Oh, they're going in with the Snowball. It's just 2. This could be a turnaround. They're going to be able to get the shards out. Burrow Strike through. It's going to get onto both of them. They get the Tusk now as well. Lots of damage. Mac took a Laguna Blade to the face. They got to get Lord Huntington. He's got the Echo Slam. He needs to use it right now. Oh, not going to be able to get it off. Now, Silencer. It's getting gone on by the PA. They're trying to defend the high ground. Mac, they're not committing any buybacks for this, so this is actually not the worst in the world. Veno is back. Nope, there we go. Buybacks coming in. Here comes Earthshaker. He's ready to go. Panda is caught in the front. He's got a Viper Strike on him. They're getting so much into him. Here he comes. Global Silence is used. They've got the Poison Nova coming in. Venomancer. No, he uses the Hurricane Pike. They're back now. Lita CPing out. They're going to get the Echo Slam on it too. They pick up the PA. They pick up the Legion. That's 2 diebacks. Look at this lane. They're going to go get Rax. How do they stop this?
This is a perfect time, and they can't stop it because their buyback is down, as you said. Yeah, they need to go push right now. They can maybe have enough time for 2 lanes of Rax because the top tower is really, really low.
They will not see.
And Veno also held onto his ultimate, so his ultimate is available for the next fight, which is actually pretty big.
Veno's still only level 23. If he had that talent, he'd be 25. Yeah, Warlock is caught in the back right now. They've got vision on him. Walrus punched up. That's going to be a dead. He drops the rock. Oh no, a death rock. That's not how you want to use that.
That's passive. That's passive.
Oh, okay. That was his pass.
He
Oh,
still
good.
has
That was his
ulti.
talent one. Just barely got 20.
It's a cool effect though.
Light Strike Ray is used. They need to get on the high ground here.
Yeah,
Selena,
40 seconds left.
yeah, she's going to eat a fissure. If they time this right, Tusk will be able to snowball in, and they could really mess up the Selena if she gets a little too brazen. Fissure's not available right now, though.
Oh, that attack range though. So long.
Yeah, it looks like they're only going to be able to get one set of racks because of the nice delay.
Top lane is also pushed in. Ori's gonna go deal with that.
Those level 25 Plague Wards would be a great thing to have right now.
Yeah.
Damage in melee racks going down.
Melee.
They get the melee. Just back. PA's up. Legion's up in a second. This range is not worth it. Mysterium,
I mean, there's so many plague wards here.
Back the knife. He gets burst, or he gets force staffed out of there. Okay, they're gonna make it out. Do you feel like it was worth staying there for that range, Rex?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, they had a lot of plague wards up. They had Echo Slam back up, so I think they were going to be safe. And it's going to be super hard for them to initiate into those plague wards, anyways. Oh my god!
Lena here. Oh, they use the global silence. They're gonna be able to catch one. No, PA has got the BKB up. A Laurel's punch onto the creeps. They're gonna find Warlock again. Now he drops the rock. That one is for real. He might be dying and dropping another one. Burrow strike into Epicenter coming through. Mac the knife. He's gonna eat a Laguna Blade to the face, but he's got his blade mail out now. Here comes the roll forward onto Sand King. They've got the damage. Mac the knife. He's got his BKB up, but they're not getting any kills yet. Sunny is on the wrong side of this fissure. He needs to be super careful, but they've got the Echo Slam. They're gonna drop it in. Warrior's punch onto Legion Commander is down again. No buyback for her. Still, Panda's gonna be going down, taking quite a lot of damage. They've got the Glimmer Cape, when they are now positioning themselves for another set of racks.
Yeah, great re-engage there. Radiant thought the Dire was going to be all gone, and Mysterium just stuck around and re-engaged.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
The rock's down, the Epi's down.
Yeah, with no global silence, I think they should back off now. They should be very happy what they accomplished here. Yeah, and as we said, like that second Aegis, we said they need to make something big out of this because that's their last chance to get something really good here, and they really did. Winning a team fight, forcing 3 buybacks, losing just the Venomancer after that, and then getting 2 lanes of racks afterwards. Great turnaround here by Mysterium.
Gonna go ahead and pick up that shrine.
Got it.
Roche, we will see his. Oh, we just got his respawn timer. God, what is it? Max Roshan respawn day?
Yeah, basically max respawn. It's like 10 seconds off from max respawn, basically.
Have we seen a Roche respawn today, even yesterday, that was lower than 2.5 minutes?
No, I don't think so. I think we've been seeing 2.5 every single time. At least the 2 games we casted earlier, and there was like 5 Roshan kills in those 2 games spread out. And they were all longer than 2 minutes. And I feel like when we were casting the open qualifier, we saw like a lot of early Roche respawns, actually. We saw like barely minimum Roche respawn like a couple of times.
Maybe the Roche RNG is actually tied to the ticket. We're on to you, Volvo.
They want TI to be more exciting in the Echo League. It's all a conspiracy.
Well, Echo Slam's back, Global Silence is back, Poison Nova is back. We're ready to go. Final interacts here. Buyback status? There are a number of missing buybacks on Dire. They gotta be careful here.
Yo, Green Dude.
They're still on cooldown for a minute for the PA and the Legion. They still need more money too. PA 1k away from it.
But Dire, let's say they successfully turn this around, there could be some potential for Team Cookie Monster to take some lanes. They've got the top pushed out. They might be able to get there.
Legion needs to come back. This is their last lane of racks. Yeah, Legion's finally coming back. A little bit late though. A lot of damage done to the tower already.
Double damage.
Veno, still only level 24.
Yeah, that level 25 will be huge for this last
30% XP, kids. That's a lot. That's one of the highest XP talents for a level 10 talent, right?
It is the highest, yeah. I know a bunch of supports get 20%. I think some others have 30%, but Yeah, having it on the core is absolutely nuts.
Max got his, it's a snowball coming forward, Walrus Punch into Phantom Assassin. Mac the Knife, he does have that MKB, so he's going to be able to put the damage in. An Epicenter goes out, but it's not going to be too successful. Global Silence is used. There we go, jump in, Echo Slam. It's going to be only catch one. Warlock, he drops the rock. Now, they're trying to fight onto Panda. Panda's in the back line, takes another Walrus Punch to the face. Mac, he's got that MKB. He needs to do the damage to Phantom Assassin. He's in the back line, but he's in the front, just beating away at everyone. Now taking a lot of damage himself. He needs to be very careful. Do they have a Force Staff or anything to get him out? No, he's fine. He is just such a tanky little beast. There they go, tier 3 down. Everyone else dead. Legion, Lina, here to defend it by themselves.
I think that's game.
Yeah, the Mega's coming through. They've got some okay Mega defend potential, but the whole team is here.
I think they can go for tier 4s.
Yeah, they can close this game out.
Yeah, and if they die, just buy back and come back. PA is there for another minute, or at least I can take the both tier 4s here at the very least, I think.
Just in time for the Mega Plague Words to be up.
Yeah, and just set those up, and there's a GG
is called.
Good guys.
No way coming back from this one. I mean, it's gonna lose everything here anyways.
So despite the slow to get out the gate laning phase of Mysterium, they were able to get back into the game. What happened? How did they recover that, Golgi?
I mean, their mid-game fighting is still much stronger than Cookie Monster. Cookie Monster is really looking for pickoffs here, as you said, with the Sand Kicking really good, Legion really good, and PA, Lina, all very good at pickoffs. But their team fighting potential in the early game is quite weak. So they capitalized on that Mysterium, grouped up finally at around 17-minute mark, and just never split up again. And they just kept pushing it, and at the 35-minute mark, they took the second Roshan, which was very important for them, and then they made big plays happen with that Aegis.
Alright, everyone, that was Team Mysterium versus Team Cookie Monster for Game 1 of NAB Echo League Season 2. We're going to have a short break. Probably the second lobby usually takes a little bit to get up, so I'm going to throw you to the wait screen. Golgi, remind me to unmute us after we get into the game, because I've been forgetting to do that.
Roger.
So we'll see you guys in a little bit. Taking us off mute. Which is good because we are back. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching Game 1. If you're just joining us, thank you for joining us. This is Team Mysterium versus Team Cookie Monster for Echo League Season 2 NA Group B. I believe this is a playoffs deciding match. And Week 5, yeah.
I'm assuming, yeah, by Week 5 is pretty important for playoffs. We transition our scenes and everything.
Same bands coming out, except for the Earthshaker. That one will be a little pointed. Cookie Monster saying, okay, I've had enough of the Echo Slams today, please and thank you. They played Clock last time, so I wonder if we will see a quick Clock pickup here. Nope, it's the Darkseer.
I mean, they can still pick up the Clockwork right now. Clockwork can still go position 4, or the Radiant can pick up for themselves. Still a very good hero. It's interesting they prioritize Lifestealer banning before they ban the Clockwork. Because Lifestealer can still get kited down pretty easily if he doesn't get a vehicle.
5 seconds
And if they pick a
remaining.
Lifestealer early, then you can pick the vehicles for yourself and ban out the other great vehicles.
Reserve time.
Yep. Cookie Monster taking a little bit to decide on their first pick.
Yeah. I think this usually shows a lot of uncertainty for a team when they come in after a loss and they take forever to pick their first pick. Because they should have been really thinking about what they want to pick before coming into the game. That's a lot of time going down right now. Do you think the reserve times are going to get lower and lower? I know Ice Frog's been traditionally reducing reserve time slowly over the years.
I don't know.
Maybe they'll bring it down to a 2-minute.
I think, yeah, I think 2 minutes would be fine. 2 minutes, 10 seconds seems kind of weird.
It's a weird, number. And then, I guess it also makes it easier for you to apply penalties too. But it's not an awkward number. You can just reduce it by half. It's one less minute. And the first penalty and the second penalty, of course, you lose reserve time completely. Oh my god, they're losing all of it right now.
For these, there we go. Spirit Breaker finally gets picked. They picked second pick, I think.
They did.
So you'd feel they have a plan going into this.
Ooh,
Skywrath.
I love it. I love this hero. Answer again by Team Mysterium. It worked out incredibly well their first game.
Vacuum into Poison Nova. And the Warlock's still open. They might be able to pick this themselves.
Yeah, and Radiant aren't going to be looking for that support after this, unless Skywrath Mage is going mid, which can happen.
I'd like to see a little more tank on their team, though. Fighting into a Spirit Breaker, that's something that can be
5 seconds remaining.
Really nightmarish to him, is just him ganking people. But I guess if you're really planning on getting charged a lot from the Spirit Breaker, then you're empowering him a lot.
Yeah. They could look for picking up a Disruptor if he doesn't get banned. Of course, a great counter against the Spirit Breaker charges. Just send him a mile away. Interesting case.
I was wondering if they were going to pick it or ban it. It will be banned from Radiant. Another anti-mage ban, yeah. So they're probably going to be forced to commit a Storm Spirit ban here, or if they don't, I wonder if Mysterium is looking to pick it up.
Yeah. I wonder if Mac is a Storm Spirit player. Because if he is, it is a good pickup without the anti-mage around. Especially considering there's a Skywrath Mage on the other team. It's a pretty easy gank for Storm Spirit. Because he's so squishy. Although Skywrath Mage can be decent against Storm Spirit with the Ancient Steel, if Storm Spirit jumps on Skywrath Mage first, which is going the majority of the time, Skywrath Mage has no chance.
Darkseer deals with anti-mage pretty well though. If just getting a replica of him, you can beat him up and steal his mana.
Yeah,
usually
it's
not prepared for it.
Yeah, but I mean, if anti-mage positions it correctly, it blinks out a wall replica ASAP. He can deal with it because it's a long cooldown. It's a 100-second wall replica, and if Anti-Mage is playing correctly, you shouldn't really ever make more than one illusion. Viper for the other side now on Team Cookie Monsters. They're going for super early game actually. I like this.
Yeah.
Spirit Breakers, Square Mage all fit into the role of early aggression. Even more so than Team Mistream's last team.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Finally dipping into their reserve time, thinking about this pick.
Yeah. Viper always throws a wrench into everyone's drafts, I find. No one expects a Viper. At least kind of this early. Clockwork isn't getting picked up.
Radiant team pick.
I mean, I guess he's just a good hero right now. He doesn't necessarily counter the other heroes well. Of course, Skyrath Mage is super squishy, and Clockwork Cookshot him is going to be dead. But otherwise, it's nothing
5 seconds
incredible.
remaining. Reserve time.
Centaur,
very nice.
Okay. Just more and more into the early game lineup.
Yep.
That Stampede, they won't be able to run away from it. So Dire needs something to delay up the game, although they could just match the aggression with aggression, because their team comp right now isn't late game either.
5 seconds
But it's
remaining.
hard to be earlier game than Viper Skyrath Mage though.
Maybe they'll
Reserve
pick up.
time.
No, I was thinking maybe like a Magnus to combo with the vacuum, or you know,
No.
vacuum RP, and then the Empower, but no, it just doesn't fit into this lineup. Although Poison Nova, yeah,
It doesn't really fight into the Team Cookie Monsters lineup
Yeah.
either. They need something that can survive the early game, and then either outscale them or just beat them down.
Enigma. No, unfortunately, you can't really run a jungle. They don't really have the position to put him offlaner now since they have Darkseer. Can't jungle him. Enigma, no, not happening.
Yeah. If they really do want to come with the Venomancer, the Warlock is still open.
How would that put their lanes though?
Yeah, Warlock doesn't really deal with aggression very well though. If he's getting aggressed upon. Of course, I mean, if they do the Warlock, Clockwork is roaming, Warlock is safe lane with Vena if they're on the same lineup, and they're going to pick some other mid lane. But I think I like Disruptor here. Shadow Shaman, interesting. I would not pick a
The
Disruptor.
green team's banning
Great
someone
against
now.
these initiation comps. And also, Kinetic Field can be great to stop the aggression coming out.
Yeah, and then a vacuum into the field Static Storm. Classic combination there. But it will be the Shadow Shaman. And I think
Shadow
they just
Shaman
want to
is
push hard.
5 seconds
And
remaining.
also, Shadow Shaman is a bit more aggressive early game too. I mean, pre-6, Disruptor doesn't do much.
Reserve time.
When it comes to damage and the CC he can pull out, he really is dependent on levels. I mean, if you're having a terrible game as Disruptor, you might never really get to that point where you get the level 4 glimpses and the level 4 kinetic fields and things like that. Shadow Shaman,
5
he can
seconds
fight
remaining.
at level 2 super easy. Just Shackles, Ether Shock is a
team
great
ban.
combination to be able to gank anywhere. And Spiritburger charges in and Shadow Shaman is ready, he will just shackle him up too. Of course, they have to watch out because Shackles, he don't stand still and cast it, and then that means Skyrath should be able to
5
easily Mystic
seconds
Player him.
remaining. Reserve
I have
time.
no idea what to expect to
team
come out
pick.
from these teams for these final picks.
Yeah, so in mid lane, they need something that can fight early. Or fight decently well mid game and scale into late game. I like something that can fight early. What can they do?
I'll always throw out the Clinks
5
recommendation,
seconds
but
remaining.
a Spirit Breaker charging a Clinks,
Yeah.
it's a horrible, horrible game. Invoker, classic, staple,
Radiant team pick.
not
Yeah, I mean-
super meta right now.
He gets harassed by Spirit Breaker a lot, and also Skyrath Mage. So it's going to be a hard game for Invoker, but he can throw out some help in the mid game, obviously, but won't be able to fight very well. But if we're talking about someone that's scaled into late game, Invoker is definitely one of the best heroes at magic
5
damage
seconds
dealing heroes
remaining.
that scales into late game.
Reserve
4
time.
seconds.
4
to make
seconds
their
left.
pick. Sniper.
Sniper. Okay, someone reliable to have on the back lines. I mean, they have frontline up the butt right now with Spiritbreaker, Viper, and Centaur War Runner, so Sniper can stay in the back and make sure to harass them out. And also, it's their scaling core, so they aren't completely lost when they go to the late game. And good thing is Team Mysterium's team isn't also incredible late game either. So if Team Cookie Monster's early game doesn't work out for them, they still have a bit of a chance. Of course, they really want to be able to win in the early game though.
The only thing Sniper really needs to be worried about here is the hook shot. Other than that, Mysterium, they don't have any divers, any backliners, anything like that.
Yeah,
so they're gonna have a real
clockwork hook shot. Won't be able to kill the Sniper. If Sniper picks a Hurricane Pike, he should be A-okay.
For the time being, they should be able to keep him down. If they get that hook shot, clogs him up, and Invoker's there with a Sunstrike, it should be
5
pretty
seconds
easy to kill
remaining.
him. Up until he, as you said, gets that Hurricane Pike or the Force Staff.
But it is a poison 4 clockwork, so he isn't going to have a lot of farm, right? So he's not going to have hook shot early. He's not going to have blade mail early either. So Sniper should get a lot of space to farm it up unless Clockwork gets a lot of kills. But then again, they have the Shackles to set the Sunstrike early game, so that's no problem
true.
for them.
Yeah. But as you pointed out, though, I really like that that thought process. It was not the Scarith was already picked up, but yeah, Shadow Shaman has to stand still to channel the Shackles. So there could be some interesting plays with that Mystic Flare.
Yeah, I definitely remember the Sonny having gigantic amount of levels. I think that wasn't open qualifiers. We're talking about how he beat the entire other team with his level alone. 1,600 levels
Prepare
of
for
compendium bucks.
Valve dollars.
Gaven bucks. So early wars coming out from both sides. Ooh.
I think, did he see that? He saw it. Yeah, it's pinged.
Yeah. Oh, they're going to be very happy with this one. They can even give it to the Invoker if they want to give Invoker basically a free bounty room.
Yep.
Or supports can take it to recycle their sentry money.
They're going to try and fight. They're coming in. They've got this. Oh, 4 charging forward onto Shadow Shaman. This is going to be a level 1 rune attack. All 5 of them are here. Shadow Shaman going to be the one to go down. Making his way around. Oh, tried to eat his way through, but got the wrong tree.
First blood with the poison.
They're not moving to take any of the other runes, though.
Very good start. Sniper's going to TP bot. Oh, did he trap himself? No, he's fine. He's going to TP bot. He's going to be able to get this rune for himself. And great early aggression. They know that their team really relies on being able to win their lanes with this lineup.
This will come in handy.
The eternal struggle betwixt creep and
There's
creep.
going to be a
numbers on.
safe lane Sniper with the mid lane Viper. I'm slightly wondering how they're going to set up the lanes. And Sunny getting some some creep blocks up with the power cogs. That war still hasn't been taken yet, though.
They pinged it out. Clock pinged it. I'm
Yeah.
sure they knew it was there. And actually,
just
Clock
walking
is just
over it.
walking right by it. Maybe, I don't know. They knew that it was here. They have to know it was
Yeah.
here.
That was a dark green ping, which was Sunny's color, that pinged out exactly where the war location was. And Mac buys a sentry just now.
Ah, this Dark Seer is very, very pushed out of lane.
Yeah, so Scarth Mage. Oh, he hasn't even used. Oh, he doesn't have a game ball. He used Concussion Shot to be able to secure that level 1 kill. But he does have the insane amount of auto attack range. These are now tanking both the range creep and Darkseer. Yeah, don't be doing that. The range creep does a lot of damage.
Charge coming through? Where is that? It's going on to Darkseer. Darkseer's under tower. He's fine. Charge cancel.
Still that ward not being picked out. Looks like they didn't know it was there. It was just a coincidental ping
Yeah.
from Sunny. Yeah. Sunny, you had tricked us both.
Centaur does have return, but you gotta remember Shadow Shaman, highest last hit, or highest base damage in the game.
Yeah.
Or
74.
just highest intel base damage, right? I think.
Yeah. Third highest in the game, only surpassed by Treant and Tiny.
Of course. Yeah, two big hulking dudes.
With slow ass attack speed. That are melee.
Surge is this?
Well, I mean, he can't be trading up against a return centaur, though. That's one thing he can't do. But it is keeping it out of the lane.
Darkseer, he's got a shell on the creep. He's trying to do some damage with it, but look, I mean, this barely does any damage level 1 to these guys.
Yeah.
Spiritbreaker even finding an invis, gonna take some of that XP for
That's level
himself.
2. He's gonna soak him
Darkseer,
even steal
yeah,
this.
the big one, probably gonna take it. There we go, Orange Juice and Jackal Racks. Getting that Centaur up top.
We're too busy watching junglers. Oh, he doesn't get it.
Yeah.
He'll steal the XP though.
Taking ion shell damage.
Invis is running out.
They ping him up, they saw him. Clockwork's coming through. Might be able to cogs him. Does trap him. He's gonna have to charge out of here, but they got the Sunstrike coming in. Charges. Oh, it's just gonna hit onto Sunny. Now they've got the Cold Snap as well. They're gonna take down that little cow.
Yeah. Just overstaying his welcome. Getting sighted at the end of his invis, unfortunately. And he suddenly just happened to be in the right place at the right time.
They're pulling.
Oh, that's not the pull they wanted.
Yeah. Not at
Oops.
all. There we
Okay.
go. They returned it.
He got it the best.
Oh god, another kill. We're missing it. The Centaur. I was not expecting him to die this much.
It's just the Venomancer slow combined with Shackles and Shaman, I'm assuming. Still no excuse for us, though, to miss those kills.
Haste.
Let's go look at the
Radiant's
last
top
hits.
tower's under attack.
Of course, Viper is bullying out Invoker on last hits, but Max having an okay time of it. We'll start working on his Hand of Midas
top
already.
thing is about to get knocked over.
Yeah. I'd like to see more ganks mid by the Spirit Breaker. Another thing I like to do as Spirit Breaker is he can wrap around if he can kind of get over here and then kind of like gank invoke that way.
Yeah, charge in from there so he's not seen, and then I'll even kick him back towards the
Yeah.
further away from his tower.
Or even when he was like here, right? If he has a silent invoker with a decent charge forward. Because if you charge straight at invoke, you'll just get cold snapped.
Yep, they've got a TP coming in even. They're gonna complete the charge, but Clockwork is here. He's not gonna have the cogs to be able to trap. No, he is. He's just gonna hit him in the butt. Sunny though, trying to get out. Yeah, he's gonna die here, especially thanks to that Skywrath rotation. Max still trying to fight up against Viper. Viper though uses his Fairy Fire, and now Mac could be in a lot of trouble. They'll even get the 17%
Nothing is real.
for the secure.
Yeah. Great job.
Ask and ye
Quick
shall
Monsters.
receive,
They're using
Golgi.
the Skywrath.
Ask and ye shall receive. You want to see him gank mid more?
Yeah.
Bad dudes, middle
Yeah,
tower.
Skywrath Mage
Everyone,
and
go,
Spirit
now.
Breaker so good in the early game ganking. Great to see them finally utilizing their combo. Hey, Sniper's having a great time in the bot lane right now too. Of course, this is giving Darkseer some space to finally get some farm on. But Sniper's range, so he doesn't mind those ion shells too much.
And Darkseer's not able to get in super deep. We've got charges coming mid. Mac the Knife could be in trouble once again. He's going to get silenced. He can't use his Ghost Walk. He's hit behind the tower, but we've got a Cogs here. Might be able to save him. No, he's going to tick down. They're going to get the Sunstrike out. They will get the return damage on the Spirit Breaker. But battery assault, now a surge as well, coming onto the Skywrath. Skywrath gonna get beat up here. Mr. Sunny, he needs to run away. Aura, yeah, Viper's gonna be able to get him. And now Darkseer needs to be careful. He's got a shrine here, but I'm sure he doesn't want to pop it. Nice uphill miss is gonna save him for now. He's got a surge available, and they should be canceling this charge unless he hangs around.
There was a sentry right here, which was watching that of the rotating and another sentry down to get the observer off the map.
Well gotten.
Smoke up. They're looking to go on Veno now. Veno had a lot of deaths last game, so I hope they're going to be able to protect him here. Skywrath is going to be the first to find him. Maybe. Nope. They've got some plague wards. He's going to throw the the Gale through. Now a charge for it onto Venomancer, but they've got a lot of help behind. They're going to be able to pick up the Skywrath and even get the shackles onto Spirit Breaker now. Yeah, they are just going to be able to clean him up, defending that Venomancer this time around and picking up 2 kills for themselves.
Yeah, I mean, there were 3 plague wards there. Almost never want to fight into Venom wards, especially if you set up like that. It's like, yeah, some technical difficulties.
There's been a lot of those today.
Yeah, at least they've been short. I don't think we've waited more than a minute per.
At least it's not an emergency.
Thanks for Mysterium, Jackal Rax, for letting us know the patience from Zoe.
So what's up? You got any sweet dad stories, Golgi?
Dad stories. I mean, I don't want to talk about my dad too much. My relationship with him isn't very good, so it's just going to be sad.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, I got a different one then. I'm reminded of when I was a kid. I was all about that apple juice. Ah, we're gonna have to save this one for another day. We are back into the game. Oh, Darkseer needs to be careful. Yeah, he is gonna get assassinated, and I think he is dead here. No, just surviving. One more auto attack. Yeah. Zeus ult. Now you got a charge coming forward onto Venomancer. It's just using it as a quick transport to lane, though.
Green Dude's top thing is about to get knocked over.
Or just putting on the pressure on this safe lane, obviously. Doing what Veno does best.
A lucky find.
Veno's actually having a pretty good time in this safe lane, a lot better than last time. They're gonna go tier for tier. It looks like charge forward. It's gonna be on the Venomancer, and here comes the Skywrath Mage as well. None of the supports are in place to help him. They're trying to do everything they can. Very nice Venomous Gale means that the Centaur won't get in range, and now he's gonna drop the Poison Nova as well. Shadow Shaman putting the damage out. Now they're trying to turn. They're gonna be able to pick up the Centaur, and Sunny is here. He even gets a trap into the cogs. That's 2 dead. It's gonna be a TP out from Spirit Breaker. Oh, that was such a good Gale to make sure that that Centaur couldn't close the gap on him.
Yeah, 2-man Gale plus the slow from the wards and his right click. He wasn't going anywhere. Same for Skywrath Mage. That's why you don't want to fight into I mean, we talked about it just earlier. Don't want to fight against the Venomancer who has his ward set up. He had 3 wards set up around the tower, which did so much work as they came in.
It feels so wrong though. A Spirit Breaker, he's supposed to be able to get in like that, with especially with 3 people, and someone like a Veno just by himself. That seems like it should be a guaranteed kill.
Yeah, it's just that his teammates can't follow up, right? Because he can charge in, but Centaur doesn't have Blink Dagger yet, which means they're just kind of left behind.
Sunny's going to take a Viper Strike in the mid. Yeah, he's just going to go down, and they're going to get the tower.
I feel like there are like 2 different stories happening in this game. There's the top lane, which feels like Team Mysterium is destroying, and there's everywhere else where the Spirit Breaker is doing a lot of work. But Spirit Breaker goes top lane and then feeds.
Got another shrapnel used. Panda just really harassing out Lord Huntington. And already that Ion Shell creep is down. Lord Huntington trapped in the trees. There we go.
I feel like Cookie Monster is still in a very good spot. Even behind on the kills, they are taking more objectives on the map.
Smoke out. Are they going to go? They're going on to Lord Huntington. Are they going to find him? He's walking under the shrapnel right now. Yes, immediately. He's not even going to be able to surge out, so that'll be an easy kill onto them.
Dire's bottom
But
tower.
Veno's coming in now.
Dire structures.
He doesn't want to be here. His team is not with him. This is how he died last time.
Although he was able to turn it around for 3 kills there. At least in game 2. He's gonna spit some poison at his poison brother.
Poison be
Already
poison.
doesn't care.
The great thing about Plague Wards is that the wards themselves are the source of the damage, so he doesn't get corrosive skin on him. Now they're ready to go. They're going to trap up Aura in the cogs. Viper could be in a bit of trouble. Sunny looks like he's in a bit more trouble right now. They're actually just going to commit Serpent Wards, make sure there's no turnaround on it. They're going to have the Assassinate onto Sunny, and that will kill him. Going to be able to get the Skyrat, though. Veno coming in. They've got the Sunstrike. It's there in time.
Great idea on the TP though.
Hex, yeah, they're going to be able to hex him up now. Shackles as well. They should have all the slows in the world. Spirit Breaker, he's going to have to charge out. Is he going to be able to? He does have it up, but oh, he just casted it.
Yeah, just these in front of their face TP is not working out in their favor.
Oh, and a Venomous Gale, or a Poison Nova used as well onto Sniper. Here comes the Sunstrike. It's going to be right on the money, just barely clipping him. Now we got to charge forward on the Venomancer. Veno is doing so much this game. This is the polar opposite of last game.
He is 406 right now. I think last game when I saw him, he was 1-4 something. Yeah, so yeah, completely opposite. Even better than the opposite. He doesn't even have 1 death. And this is exactly the dream for the Invoker. Farming the jungle and getting Sunstrike kills. He got 2 kills in that fight and he wasn't even there.
He wasn't even there. He's got his Midas up. Now, he's got the Midas. It's natural for him. Do you think Veno goes Midas this game?
Looks like no. Orange, he's going for the... He went 4 staff first into Veil Discord. Looks like he is not part of the Midas Veno club. Seems to like to push the early game pace that Venomancer can push out, which of course the Midas sacrifices a decent amount.
I think with this game, it was kind of similar to the last game, except even a worse case scenario in this one, where, you know, if Veno, he gets that Midas and he gets that XP gain talent, and it gets to the point where he's level 25, that's going to be at a point in the game where they might be starting to get into some trouble with their comp.
I think their comps are quite evenly matched. I would even lean toward Mysterium towards the late game, just because Viper is so weak towards the late game.
Yeah. Up until he gets what that... oh, Spirit Breaker's going to TP in Vision. He's charging through onto Venomancer. Very nice. Oh, it's going to get canceled by a nice battery assault, and they've got the Plague Wards down. Excuse me, the Serpent Wards, Team Ward. They're going to be able to trap up Viper into the cogs. Sunny is going to pay for it with his life, but lots of damage coming through, and they actually just clean up the tower, back it up, say, hey, thanks for the sacrifice, Sunny.
Sniper's going to love all these wards, though.
Yeah. He's getting the... There we go. He was getting the Plague Wards first.
Oh, they're denying themselves.
Oh, wow!
Something bad is happening.
Rude. Rude. That is so rude. I've never seen anyone do that.
Oh, that is so good. Wow, I don't know why I've never thought about that. Jackal, my god, you're my hero.
Unlucky find.
I feel like that should have been so obvious. That must happen all the time. I just never seen it.
Seen it, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Jackal knows his hero. It's obvious.
Very obvious Shadow Shaman player. That was the biggest giveaway I've ever seen, and now Radiant knows it too. Is he working? I suspect he's going to be working on... Oh, he's got a cloak up, so he's going to go for a Glimmer first, but... with Jackal, you see this on heroes like Lion or Shadow Shaman. People who are real comfortable with the hero, they go for that Blink Dagger, and it is just such a game changer. I really want to see Jack with the Blink Dagger in his hands.
Yeah, and Shadow Shaman with a Blink Dagger can also be a decent split pusher too. He can, since the Ethereal Shock does so much damage, he can just... you shock, blink into safety, shock, and then if no one comes to stop him, he just drops wards and gets out of there. Meanwhile,
yep, they pick up a kill in the jungle.
It's
on
this
the Invoker.
Oh, this ward here.
Charge forward, it's going to be on a Venomancer. Venomancer actually in some trouble. No, he picked up that 4-staff, so he is fine for now. Just a completely different game on this Veno.
Yeah. What Huntington did to make use of that space though, did take that dire off-lane tower. Or rather the Radiant safe lane tower.
Lord
I like this
Huntington
Panda
getting...
going for first item, Hurricane Pike. As we talked about.
Who is?
Panda on the sniper.
Yes.
Because Clockwork is basically the only one that can give him a lot of trouble when it comes to gap closing. Especially with the Sunstrike follow-up. So you gotta get himself on the clogs ASAP if he gets hooked.
Dire structures are fortified.
They're just gonna give up this tier 1, it looks like.
Yeah, it's weird because both teams are so strong in the early game. Neither of them really want a team fight.
Look, they've got double shells. They've got double shells here just clearing the wave, and now OJ. He's got to be careful though. Charge is coming in. There come the TPs. Oh, he is actually in trouble. How does he get out of this one this time? Nether Strike. Oh, it's gonna. It actually didn't hit him out of the flare. That is what I was expecting to happen there.
Yeah. Great combination. Of course, they have to worry about Venom as they're turning around the gank and then killing them both, but you don't have to worry about that when you got the great Ancient Seal coming out from the Skywrath Mage, followed up by the Nether Strike.
Serpent Wards are here, though. They're going to be able to take a tier 2, and they got a lot of pressure onto that tier 2 in the mid as well.
Yeah, but Cookie Monster did take the tier 2 overall on the safe lane side.
Tier for tier.
Yep.
Charge forward, it's going to be onto the creeps. You get the tower, and now the Serpent Wards. You gotta be careful! Spirit Breaker!
Has a melee hero.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Oh! Ooh, killed that.
Was it the Centaur? I saw Centaur.
It must have been, yeah.
So he wanted to kill that and TP into
just
trees.
Double-edged it? Or no, double-edged doesn't work on it, right?
No. He might just auto-attack it twice when they were not looking, and then just linked into the tree lines and then TP'd out, maybe? I don't know. I just don't know where it was.
Very curious.
There's a hotkey for courier, right? If I press that, I can figure out where it is. Let me figure that out.
Mine is not bound. Figure it out yet?
No. Oh, there's a spectator button right there. Okay, cool. No, I actually don't see it.
Huh. If you select it, do you get the portrait? Are you able to select it and get the portrait?
I don't know what the button is. I don't know where.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. I'll find it out after this game.
We need to know now, Golgi. The viewers, they want to know.
Green
the
Dude's
pressure.
top thing is about to get knocked over.
Alright.
Okay, let's see.
Radiant ready to go on another tier 2 Veno, already pushing another one though, as he's been doing. This time he's not going to stick around too much. Oh, top tower already getting killed. They've got a Venom, or they've got the Sniper coming back. No charge coming in onto the Venomancer, so if he TP's out, yep, he TP's out, he's coming back in, they got the Cyclone, it's not going to hit onto anyone. Everyone's running away. Nice concussive blast. Oh, the hookshot forward! They've got the Stampede, but it doesn't matter when you're trapped in the cogs. Oh, there we go, Mystic Flare into your own cogs, turning that against you, Sunny! What are you going to do? There we go, charge coming through, it's going to hit onto Darkseer somehow. Sunny is still alive! They get the Shackle out and they're going to kill the Viper. Now, that's the Centaur going down as well. Sunny stays alive. How? How?
Great jukes around trees, and those Serpent Wards is so much work in that fight. Of course, not usually a spell you want to drop during a team fight, but when it does that much work as Spirit, that's exactly what you want. Okay, so I found a select career hotkey, so I can click on his portrait, and it died right here.
Where at? Are
so
here?
The Centaur. Here, yeah. So I was thinking it was delivering an item to like someone was pushing, and it died to whoever has intercepted it.
Skywrath, they've got the Cold Snap queued up. Yep, there it is. They're going to be able to get the first one on it, but no follow-up damage. Oh, until the Rocket Flare. Now they're putting the damage in, but the Cold Snap is already worn off. Do they have anything? They get a nice... Oh, he's going to turn around and eat the Sunstrike! They're gonna get cogs on the Spirit Breaker as well. Turn around and just burst him up.
This isn't looking good for Cookie Monsters. I mean, this is one of those games you can't afford to fall behind. For both of these teams. Since both their lineups are so tempo-oriented, just losing a little bit of tempo could mean the entire game being lost just off of snowballing.
It was a little unfortunate for Mysterium that fight they took was in the bot, because then they went and tried to push and were like, oh yeah, there's no tower here anymore.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get two good picks, but Creep Wave not in their favor at the moment. Still kind of early in the game. Respawns are back, so they're just gonna have to disengage off of it. Look like they might want to take a Roshan here. I figure they're gonna hold Roshan. They're gonna use Serpent Wards if they look to take Rosh, right?
Yeah, they'll probably want to have that up. I mean, they have 8 seconds left on it. They want to come in for it, but I'm sure they want to get a gank before they do.
Yeah.
They don't want to throw their lead, and it's not a big lead right now, so not confident enough to take a Roshan without any deaths. Everyone just farming it up. So with the Glimmer Cape finally finished up for the Shadow Shaman. Keep his friends safe. Wow, okay, so Orange Juice, again going for that 30 movement speed on the Venomancer, and going for a super OG Venomancer build. 4 Staff, Veil Discord, Blink Dagger.
Alright.
Well-gotten gains.
Yeah, some Blink Novas could be really good in these fights.
Yeah. Even has the Veil to back it up.
Oh, but he's gonna get very found right now. Nice. Force Staff is gonna keep him alive a little bit longer. He'll take a double edge to the face and walk into Don't walk into the Mystic Flare. Hookshot forward. It's gonna catch 2. Just the one has. Nice vacuum into a 2-man Sunstrike. They're gonna be able to kill him up. Sunny taking a lot of damage, but should be able to get out of here. They use the Surge and they're gonna keep him alive a little bit longer. Darkseer's trying to put the damage into Skywrath Mage. No way to stop the TP. Veno gonna be the only death here and getting return 2 kills on it. That is their position 1 though, that they don't want going down here.
Yeah. He also did kind of panic throughout that ulti, which I guess did turn out to be impactful because Centaur died. But I'm not sure if it was worth it. They find someone else, Viper.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get cogsed up. Mac taking a lot of damage. He actually gets the kill on Mac.
Goodness, at least, wow, that's a lot of money actually. At least he didn't give XP, which would have been a huge change for the Viper. But yeah, it's a lot of money for him. And the wards, I'm not sure about coming no Serpent wards there, but they did secure the kills. So, and the Dire Courier, no, not the Dire. Was it the Raiding Courier that died? Yeah, it was the Raiding Courier that died that time. And since I know the hotkey, we know it died right here.
Good stuff. Good stuff. What is your hotkey set to?
I just set it to quotation marks.
Okay, so it wasn't bound already.
No, it wasn't bound.
Gotcha.
It's the select courier hotkey in the normal hotkey. I thought it was going to be under the spectator hotkeys. Oh no, it's just a normal select courier for the normal Dota game.
I'm bad at Dota and don't have it bound.
Me neither. I just use a button on the bottom right corner. That's all I use it. I really love the right clicking on the courier button to be able to send it to the secret shop and send it to other people that were using it.
Yeah, that was a huge quality of life change.
Yeah. I felt so terrible while telling them to taking away the courier and telling them to recrow it. Now I can just do it and then send it back to them. They won't even notice I took it away from them for 1 second.
Invisibility.
Egg Inceptor for next for Veno. Yeah, this is just as classic Veno build as it gets.
He did go for the movement speed again.
Yeah. This is what I remember Veno building, like when I first started the game. Ring of Aquila too. It's an Agi hero that doesn't build at all like an Agi hero. That's why I remember being so distinctive about Veno.
An Alacrity Venno.
Not the most frightening Alacrity targets. That's Alacrity on the list. Looks like they're gathering up for smoke here. Or not. They have no smokes on them. Oh, there's one smoke on the clockwork. He just took out his backpack.
And away they go! Scan going out into their own jungle. Actually, that's Radiant. Seeing if anyone was farming there.
Yeah. Hopefully we finally see some action here. But the Radiant, I think they sniff it out. They realize no dire people on the map. It's a good chance there's being ganked. But Panda, you got run, buddy. Oh, he's so dead.
Incoming!
See him. They've got to... They're going to have to keep him from TPing. He's juking around in the trees. They don't have... Oh, nice vacuum to just break the trees. Cold snap. Sunstrike not even going to be needed.
No!
And the call is made from Radiant immediately. They see that he's getting ganked. Everyone's down there. They're like, push mid, push mid. But Invoker's TPing back. He's going to throw some Cyclones, maybe? Oh, going to eat a Concussive Blast? Or a...
Or
Magic
disjoint.
Missile? Yeah, that was a Concussive.
Yeah, you got it the first try. Magic Missile is by his lover.
That's true. What am I thinking of? Arcane Bolt. That's the other one. Two classic D&D spells.
Yeah. Magic Missile never misses.
Yo, Green Dudes, something bad is happening.
But does garbage damage.
Alright, they've got the Serpent Wards down there looking to pressure the tier 3s. Got a nice suite of creeps here. And they're just going to get the damage out and back. Ooh, Venno, you gotta be careful. Have you learned nothing?
Just letting it happen.
Oh, but we've got a Sunstrike out and a cogsed up Centaur War Runner. The Stampede is over now, and he should be able to catch him just fine. All the Ion Shells in the world, another set of cogs, that'll take him out. And, oh, almost gets the Spirit Breaker on Mac, but he's able to charge away. See the final count in damage. Quite a bit. Oh no! Goes down to Viper. Have you learned nothing?
They did get half damage on the bomb, tier 3 there. So there's something. Spirit Breaker now actually has a Shovel Blade. Don't know when he got the money for that, but that's a great item for him to be able to cover his ganks a little bit. And Skywrath Mage hobbling along, trying to pick up this Force Staff.
Double Ion Shell goes out. Unfortunately, the other Ion Shell is on the range creep, so it doesn't do much. Mac just turns it into gold.
Top thing is about to get knocked over.
What surge is this?
Oh man, that Shrapnel takes away the creep lane so fast. With the level 15 talent.
What is the DPS? 95?
95 after the plus 20.
It's not the biggest boost you'll ever see, but still quite, yeah, it's definitely helpful.
Yeah. I mean, on a spell that has 3 charges.
Venomancer,
slow on it.
Force Staffing creeps. Just having a
He
little
believes
fun.
in them.
Keeping, no, the enemy creeps.
Oh.
I had no idea.
Just bullying them
you know,
there.
keeping nimble fingers, yeah, pushing them around, feels like a bully.
Yeah.
Huh.
Demoralize the enemy troops. That's what that is.
They've got an Ion Shell on the creep wave, they've got some more Forged Spirits here. They're just gonna keep doing this, and yeah, they should have a okay time here putting damage into the tower.
I think the stream are just confident that they win late game. And they're just not in any rush to drag this game, like, I mean, they're not in any rush to end this game fast. They're fine farming.
Oh, Darkseer. There we go. Yeah, Darkseer just Ion Shelling every creep wave means that the lanes are constantly getting pushed in. Always the threat to those tier 2 towers.
Incoming!
There is a nice word, radiant word here under the dire, so they no, this is entirely spotted right now. Boots of Travel. Now the next item for the Invoker. It's surprising it's coming out this late. He decided to go for the Yule's Blink Dagger before.
Yeah.
Want to go for a more team fighting oriented build. Doesn't make a lot of sense. It did help their team stabilize in the mid game.
Oh,
Radiant's middle
an
tower
arcane
is
rune
under
up, so it's the triple ion shell creep wave. Hookshot goes forward. It is going to catch Sniper inside of the cogs. He does not have his hurricane pike up right now, and that will be a death onto him. Double Edge is using. They're going to use the stampede to run away. Sunny taking a lot of damage from Clockwork. Nice Nether Strike will take him out, but Spirit Breaker could be paying for that with his life, and it will. A big explosion of the EMP onto the Skywrath Mage. Skywrath now very low. Mystic Flare. Oh, he's going to be able to surge out Mac, and Mac is just barely going to survive here. They're able to pick up 2 kills. Is that a buyback on Sniper?
Yeah, that was a buyback on the Sniper.
Great
Dire's
damage.
top tower is under attack.
Surge out. Everyone on Dire. Everyone left will be getting back to safety. Big fight for Mysterium. Just
Yeah.
little bit of chip here and there. This let's see, what was that? Actually, the gold change was very small.
Yeah, but that's minus 1100 on the Sniper.
Yeah.
So that's a big thing here, because that's the only scaling core on the Cookie Monster side. So it doesn't matter what the other cores really get over on the Cookie Monster side, as long as they keep the Sniper down.
Well-gotten gains.
It's unfortunate. I mean, that's the kind of price you pay when you just use your Force Staff for mobility, because mobility around the map, that is. Because unfortunately, Panda had used that Hurricane Pike a little bit earlier to get to the fight.
Disengage from the creep wave, right? Oh no, he tried to get in closer?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then that meant he got hookshotted and he had no way to get out. So yeah, gotta remember the reason why he picked up the Hurricane Pike is just to keep himself safe from the Clockwork. Because if he had a Hurricane Pike to save himself from that hookshot, then I think he probably didn't have to expend that buyback.
Wait, Booster's just chilling on the courier.
Whose point booster is that?
It's
that is
that
orange
is.
juice. Still decently away
Oh,
from...
Orange, have you learned
okay.
nothing? Oh, actually. They're gonna put the damage into Darkseer, use the Stampede. Mystic Flare is out! The bit nice Force Staff means that he'll be fine for now. Skywrath actually could be the one going down. TPing out, he does make it, but they've got a poison over here for Viper. Viper's getting shackled up as well. Lots of damage. He is completely trapped. Oh! That Cyclone actually will mean that the creeps are going to walk away from him, no longer blocked. But in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah. The Radiant were all making their way in. The charge was on at the start, but he was coming from the bot lane, so it took so long, and he just cancelled it by the time he saw the gank was going sideways.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Ding dong!
Alright, it's gonna be another tower. Surprised to see no one has made the attempt at Roshan yet.
Tower got on, son!
Oh, they've got a huge creep wave. They've got a mech up. Oh, but look at this shrapnel.
Yeah, so quick at killing these creeps.
What's the recharge time on shrapnel? 50 seconds?
55.
Oh,
man,
vacuum
that
almost got him. He still had the Hurricane Pike, and it's actually probably a good thing maybe that hookshot missed, because he could have... Sunny could have been in a bad position there.
Yeah.
Although it would have given his team some space to close the gap. Skywrath, I have no idea what he's doing over here.
Just pushing out the waves, I guess.
Here we go.
Alright, here's the Roshan attempt number 1.
Invisibility.
Words are available.
Dire structures are fortified.
They don't even need it. They're just going to use the Plague Wards. Nope, there we go. Wards committed.
Wards everywhere.
Plague Wards, Serpent Wards.
Sunny coming in to help the Roshan a little bit, but everyone's coming in. Spirit Breaker's in the pit. They know.
Spirit Breaker, he's going to try and go for the deny. Oh, jump in! Double edge into all of them now! They managed to get the Cyclone out. They're buying a little bit of time. Mac does get the Aegis, and now he's going to be able to Yule's away from... Oh, Oh, a big vac wall. They're all caught up into it now. Shackles up onto Viper. Viper ready to take a lot of damage, but Mac is just going toe-to-toe with Panda right now. He's got the Sunstrike. He walks right into it. That's going to be the Aegis, but now Lord Huntington and Jack, are they going to be able to chase him down? No, they got to get back. It's going to be a 2 for the Veno. Not the worst thing in the world. They do take the Aegis. Sunny is here. Does not have a hook, but they get a very nice Cyclone. Mac's going to pick up 1, and they should have no problem picking up the Centaur here as well. That'll be 4 down. That just sets them up into a nice high ground push as well. No Serpent Wards available, but it doesn't matter when you got Plague Wards. Don't have Wards A? Alright, use Wards B.
Man, that was super unfortunate for the sniper there walking into the Sunstrike. I think that fight could have turned, like, got a completely different way if he didn't lose almost all of his health to the Sunstrike.
Yeah, Mac just
I mean, there's no way
brilliant placement and brilliant baiting him kind of into it. That's a lot of predictive ability and high skill to be able to figure that out. Oh, Mac taking quite a bit of damage. Charge for it. It's on to Mac. Another strike. Oh, they're going to be able to get him back and trap into the cogs, but that's a Mystic Flare. Oh, they're taking absolutely no damage from that thanks to that pipe. And now here comes some shackles onto the Spirit Breaker. Hook shot forward. It's on to Viper, but no cogs available at the moment. They get him into a nice Cyclone, and they're all up on the high ground now. Stampede is going to be used. Disengage, re-engage, which is it going to be? Here they go. Mac getting very low once again. A very nice hoof stomp onto Sunny, but all these force staffs in the world. I mean, that's very, very hard to tie him down. And that'll just be a disengage. I don't think they forced any buybacks there, right? Did they get any kills or anything? Let's see our fight recap.
They got great damage on this tower. That's what they got. Still no tier 3 broken yet.
It doesn't even. Yeah, it didn't even give us a fight recap because
no one
went down. But yeah, the mid and the bot tier 3 towers are feeling a little crumbly. Tiny amount of damage on the tier 3 top.
I feel like this game's actually been going on for like 15 minutes.
Oh yeah.
But only 38 minutes so far.
Did Viper just finish, or did Veno just finish that eggs? I think he did. He didn't have it in that fight, right?
Yeah. No, he did not. He only has 500 gold on him too. So I wonder what's next for him. Does he go full magic damage here? Oh my god, if he gets picks an Octarine Core, I wonder how much life he can sap.
Oh my god, he would be very hard to kill. Poison Nova alone would do tons of stealing.
Yeah, just on like 3 people. Be pretty rough to kill. And I wonder if he saps life from the poison from the Plague Wards. I'm assuming not.
Yeah, since I would assume so as well.
Yeah, it's like technically he's not getting life back from his mines with Octarine Core.
That would be broke as shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be impossible to kill Veno when he's surrounded by wards. Oh, Veno finds Skyra.
Yep. He just has to TP out.
I think if Orin just won because he has the eggs now, he could have actually committed full combo on Skyrath and would out regen the
tower or the fountain.
The fountain, and since Skyrath has no health, might have killed him. But it's not worth it for Poison 5, obviously.
Yeah, but you want to take it for a test drive? Come on, you just freshly minted that thing.
Yeah. Charge coming out? Nope. Those are creeps. So much in this game depends on the sniper getting big. Unfortunately, he's really behind on net worth.
Oh, I'm still on last hits. Net worth, yeah, looking at Invoker, top of the charts. Viper not too far behind, and the Venomancer actually falling behind. Darkseer, of course, is an Ion Shell, so it's not surprising to see him up there.
Illusion. Jackpot.
Smoke, actually. Mysterian.
Huh? Does that have a gem
They find
on?
Viper?
Oh. Yeah, that's right here.
Does someone have a gem?
No, it was this sentry right here, just barely grabbed the vision on that ward. Now, it looks like they're going to focus attention up here and have Darkseer shell out the creep wave in the bot. I like this play a lot.
Speaking of gem, I think the Dire should be pushing to pick up a gem right now, but they're only wrapped around right now.
Smoke out, yeah, Matt could be in a little bit of trouble. He does have that Yules. He's going to be able to blink out, avoid it for now. The team's on the other side. Oh, the Cyclone is going to go onto them, but they've got the Serpent Wards down now, putting a lot of damage in. Viper's going to use the Viper Strike out onto Mac the Knife, but now he's in the front line taking so much damage. Another strike onto Mac, doing a good amount of damage, but the Poison Nova comes in. They're able to get the kill on both the Clockwork and the Shadow Shaman. Now, Venomancer's trying to fight away into the Skywrath Mage. Skywrath is going to begin his TP. He should be fine TPing out. Yeah, he is going to be able to regen up in the tower. A nice cold snap onto Sniper means that Sniper is going to be a dead boy. Mac just barely escaping with his life.
Something bad is happening. In your bottom.
Man, that kill on Mac would have been huge for them. Fortunately, just pushing his hero to the limit. Getting out of there 50 health.
He's about to get knocked over.
He expected to be able to take that fight more confidently, but the Sniper getting, I think, like 3 Maelstrom procs in a row wound down quite bad. But that's just another more fight on Mysterium, and that was a smoke gang by the Cookie Monsters too.
Oh, mid tower just went down to creeps.
Yeah, Lord Huntington helping with that out. That's Shrines can be taken down right now, and they go right for it.
Gonna pump some economy into them. They've got their Clockwork coming back. The rest of the team is pretty much together now.
Yeah.
Oh, nope. Shadow Shaman coming in. He's picking himself up a Solar Crest next. Very nice.
It's 42nd minute in, so the double runes are in effect now. Mac was getting charged, I think.
Things are out. It's just Sunny and... Oh, what is going on?
Oh, he disjoints that Viper Strike with the Blink Dagger.
Back wall. It's going to go onto a number of them. Here comes Mac the Knife, and they get a beautiful Deafening Blast. Spearbreaker in a bit of trouble, but he's going to hit the cog on his way out and kill himself. Now they're going to be able to fight into the rest of them. Big Poison Nova comes out. It's going to get 2. Centaur trying to run away, but Skywrath, nice Force Staff. He's going to be able to get up to the high ground along with Sniper. They will be safe. Viper, he's getting chased down right now from the Darkseer. Has to be very careful. Centaur is in the back. He's getting shackled up. Looks like he will be able to get the kill on... Shadow Shaman should be able to get the kill. Back to the fight down here. Beautiful Sunstrike's going to nail that Viper. And Centaur did go down an Assassinate into Mac. But it's not enough. Racks are exposed. They've got all kinds of wards.
Dude, I don't even know how Mac predicted that. He put the Sunstrike behind Viper, and Viper just, like, Hurricane Piked himself into it.
He's got those predicts.
Insane, yeah.
Radiant's top tower has
Insane predictability.
They commit the Serpent Wards top so that they can kind of push two at once. Mystic Flare, oh, it's going to be a punch out. Clockwork, he has his Blade Mail. It almost kills Skywrath, but Skywrath is going to be able to get away. So the Assassinate comes out and it will get the kill onto Venomancer. Now, they've got the Shiva's Guard coming out. Buyback on Venomancer. He's TPing back in. He's buying his BOTs. Now they've got a Vacuum. Spearbreaker charging forward, but the Ion Shell is going to be more than enough damage. Venomancer is back. He's got wards. The range racks went down in the mid, melee still up. Melee is going to go down on top, but the melee is not looking very healthy here. Lots and lots of creeps, and they're going to have the Plague Wards to do it. Here it comes. That's 2 lanes of racks down. Mystic Flare going down. Oh, Skywrath in a bad spot right now. Cold Snap. Sunstrike onto Sniper. Sniper just eats the thing.
Man, Mac's been on fire this game.
Yeah. Orange Juice taking a lot of shots from the tower. They finally get that tier 3 in the bottom. Oh, Mac took a Viper Strike. He's using the Yules right now. They're going to have to re-queue that Assassinate. Bounce, bip-boppity, boopity everywhere with those Force Staffs. They're going to get him out of there. Now Panda eats a Cyclone and a Sunstrike inside of the cogs. He's going to fit the ground and break his legs. Now Mac the Knife is regenning up pretty well. They've committed the Greaves, so they're going to have to disengage here. I think they're just about out of sustain for this fight. But they're going to back up. Greaves in 20 seconds. Clockwork's coming back. No Skywrath. Oh, beautiful back wall. Oh my god, Huntington. Once again, Deafening Blast into all 3 that were in there. Now, Viper taking quite a lot of damage. They're going to use the Nether Strike onto Lord Huntington. This Darkseer just manning up. He's so tanky right now. Aura's making it out of there. Oh, just barely almost ticks down to the poison damage. One more tick would have done it. Force Clockwork gets the hook shot onto Sniper. Sniper's inside right now. He just hits the ground once again, breaks his little legs, and that's GG.
Plays after plays after plays from Team Mysterium. They just kind of stringed all that together. I feel like that fight went on for like 8 minutes there.
I know.
Team Mysterium just outplaying Cookie Monsters in that last bit. Wow, that was very impressive. I think that game really came down to the fact that I don't think Cookie Monsters really gave enough space for Sniper to farm, and a lot of times we saw Sniper like kind of contesting farm with the Viper and the Centaur. They should really just have let Sniper take all of that right now, because he was alive for a very long time in those fights, but just didn't pump out enough damage.
Indeed, indeed. All right, everyone, that was Team Mysterium versus Team Cookie Monster. 2-0 goes the series to Team Mysterium in NAB. Week number 5, Echo League, season number 2. If you guys like this cast, be sure to follow us here on Twitch as well as on Twitter. I'm at DotaBrews. He is at JT Golgi App. We'll send you some announcements when we go stream more Echo League. Thank you so much for joining, and we'll see you guys later.
Mm-hmm.